what's up everybody, it's Rox and I'm coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 4 Episode 9 or 10. I haven't done the video because I haven't been in the car, because I've been off work, because my back has been out for 2 days and I could not get out of bed. So I've been in bed for the last 2 days and I was just like, you guys know I hate doing reviews late because everybody else already has theirs up and everybody has already probably said what I'm gonna say, and I was just like, what is the purpose? Y'all be wanting me to do it, so I'm gonna do it, but we just, it's just a serious recap, Y'all know I'm sick of this show. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. It's not as cold. Actually, right now I think it's like 50 degrees, so this is way more doable, okay? You know that shit was cold when 50 degrees feel like it's warm. I was like, oh, okay, I don't even need my big jacket today. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, these two, something tells me they will not be back next season because they're just too blah. First of all, Saigon kind of seems like he is truly acting, okay? You know how we know they acting, but we ain't supposed to see that they acting? He seems like he's acting. Like when he's talking, you know how when you be trying to remember your lines and you say something like, I think that we should try to make it work together. It's just like, boy, you ain't fooling nobody. It's not even believable. Like, I don't even know how they had this baby. Like, if I didn't know better, I would think that these two didn't even, conceive a baby together. It's just like they don't have no connection at all. For whatever reason, Saigon seems to think, I guess, since they getting Junior together, that they're going to get themselves together as well. And Saigon feels like they could work on them if they all live together. Now, I guess in a regular union, yeah, if you want to try to really make it work, then living together and having the whole family together is probably the best way. However, y'all relationship is just absolutely no foundation. I mean, she was just like, she thinks that it's a good idea, but they need to take it slow. First of all, he need to meet that damn daddy. Y'all know daddy said don't let that nigga get past step number 2 on the porch. Okay, so he ain't even met the family, and the boy is how old? Like, this is just... that whole story is just, I'm over it. What about when he taught her what's the chances of her meeting the man of her dreams and them living happily ever after? I was just like, okay. See, I hate when men tell you that, okay? Because let me tell you something. I'm quite lovable, okay? And while you may love me quite to death, I'm sure I can make somebody else do that shit, lady. So don't let no man ever tell you that you ain't gonna never find somebody to love you like they love you, okay? It's plenty motherfuckers out there that will love your ass. You ain't the best thing in the sea. You not the man of my dreams. Fuck, you ain't even the man of my nightmares at this point, okay, Saigon? We ain't forgot him throwing that damn purse. Yeah, these two, their story, I'm telling y'all, I'm over it. All I can say about Tahiri is I practice over and over trying to get that Puerto Rican super fast talk that she was doing with her sisters when, she was telling her sisters that she was over Joe and that, she's moved on with her life and that she's happy now and that she knows her worth, and her sisters was telling her that she ain't no way she's over Joe and she's still gonna go back for more and this, that, and that. I was really trying to get the conversation down for you guys, but I cannot get it. She was talking so fucking fast. I'm not even gonna insult my Latina audience, but y'all bitches know y'all be talking fast. I was like, damn. Joe and Tahiri is another one. Like, their story is just, it's just, what is it, y'all? Well, how y'all feel when you see Joe and Tahiri? Now, I think that it's just a relationship that has run its full course. I know that Joe is acting like he really wants to be with her and everything, and we already saw next week that he's gonna propose to her, and we already know that she's gonna tell him no because it was all over the blogs, and I told you guys about it in top of the blogs a while back. The whole thing is like, why is he, it's like, do you propose to somebody that you ain't even around? Like, what? She said you gotta come big, but then but what is you coming big for? We ain't really together, but then you gonna propose? Like, yeah, it's just stupid, okay? Nobody is taking him seriously, even his dad. His dad, when he talked to the dad and he was telling the dad, that he feels like he's got to do something big, and the dad was like, look, you got to change your whole fucking lifestyle. You think this child fixing to settle down and marry you? I mean, you was just at the crib the other day with 3 women. And the daddy is laughing because the daddy is like, I no, he is not serious. Joe was laughing too. Even that conversation was nothing to take seriously because everybody there knows that Joe is not ready to get married, okay? You in the fucking strip club 5 nights a week, okay? You got all these female friends, okay? You got bitches sleeping in your bed, but you evidently not. I mean, like, you know, for real. This whole Joe Budden and Tahiri thing, I think that is even played out at this point. Now, with these three, do we really have to do the blow by blow? We don't really have to do the blow by blow, do we? Because we already know, you guys, it's more the same, okay? Amina is just so out of sorts because she cannot imagine her life without Peter Guns, Peter Panky, her husband. And she's just, you know, she's just out of it. She's talking to her girlfriend. Her girlfriend's like, girl, what is wrong with you? This nigga got you fucked up. I love that saying. He got you out here looking crazy, okay, and weak. And that is not anything that you are. Why can't you get over it? Amina just cannot really picture her life without Peter. And I'm telling you guys, as women, look, we done all been there at one point. We done had somebody that we knew for a fact that nigga was the worst one for us, and we was just breaking our neck trying to be with him, okay? So, you know, we done all been there. And it ain't no way that you can really tell somebody that they need to break up with somebody. Everybody has to get to that conclusion on their own. Amina is nowhere near being there, okay? She going through the emotions, but she's really not. And then you know who else he got fucked up? That damn Tara, okay? Tara plays the role, act like she's over it and she's big and bad and she's moved on too, but Tara is not over it. She's not big and bad and she has not moved on either. When he goes to talk to Tara and he's like, damn, you done changed all the locks and I can't get them fucking painted shut windows to open to get in there. And he keeps saying that he wants to come over and get the boys and get some from her in the same time, okay? And Tara's just like, no, because she's moved on from living in the shadows of a man who has betrayed her. I was just like, I had to write that shit down because it was so dramatic. I moved on from the shadows of a man who's betrayed me. See, that's why she had you fooled saying some old dramatic shit like that, okay? And you know, she tells him she got to find another outlet, which is, you know, her way of saying that she needs to find another man. And y'all already know how I feel like, you know, the easiest way to get over one man is get you a new man, okay? Preferably a better man than the last man, okay? And it would be much easier for Tara to find a better man than Peter, okay? We just calling a spade here, okay? But I guess what she's talking about is she's about to start acting again, okay? Yandy got some play. Y'all know Yandy is a boss, okay? Yandy's about that money. She always got to make money, okay? So I guess this is Yandy's new thing. Tara's an actress from, well, I guess that's what she does on the side or something. But like I said, Peter knows that she not over it, okay? He tells her that he loves her, you know, and he knows she love him, and he gonna give her 30 days to get her shit together and come on back. Ain't that some shit? Now, we squeeze in K. Michelle as the voice of reason. I guess that is her role on the show. I just don't like K. Michelle on this show, and I'll be glad when she, you know, finishes up her contract obligations to Mona and this Love and Hip Hop chain or whatever and gets the fuck up off this show, okay? She just doesn't fit, okay? She brings her whole down south Confucius mentality. You know, she's there to help. She don't get caught up in all of the foolishness. And I guess Peter feels that, you know, he should go talk to K. Michelle, which is some bullshit. In real life, there's absolutely no way that he would have any kind of relationship with K. Michelle, especially if she just put his ass on blast talking about whether or not he was fucking Tara right in front of Amina. So to me, I was just like, ain't absolutely no way Peter would go talk to K. Michelle. Okay, this is all the stirrings up of Mona, you know, just trying to keep K. Michelle in the mix in some kind of way. But you know, she almost like a fucking sore thumb, like a big ass, you know, toe that got stubbed and is swollen. Okay, the shit is just out of place, and I just would rather her not be there. Love K. Michelle to death, but you know, she just seems like an extra that is so not needed on the show. But anyway, getting back to what she said, so he goes down there to talk to her, and she was like, "Listen, ain't no woman fixing to sit around forever. Okay, at some point, everybody moves on, even though Tara sat her ass around for 13 years, okay? Shit, that was a fucking waste of time, okay? And other than the kids that they got together, which, you know, is always a blessing, I'm gonna tell you that probably is the only blessing, and otherwise she wasted 13 damn years of her life. Because it's only not a waste when you fucking win, okay? And Tara is the loser. Definitely so here. She was like, what you need to do is look at the rest of your life, figure out what's gonna work best for you in your life, and then, you know, roll with that. Make the best of that. Make the shit great, okay? So he takes that time to realize that maybe the chapter is closing with Tara, and, you know, Amina supposedly is the love of his life, and, you know, maybe he just needs to go on and focus 100% on Amina and make that relationship work, okay? So that's what he decides, even though he just told Tara that he was gonna give her 30 damn days. Now I don't know what he gonna do if Tara come back and say, okay baby, I'm ready to make it work. He gets with Amina. They have a dinner somewhere. It looks like it's supposed to be somewhere around Times Square. They're upstairs at the top, and he tells her that, you know, he wants to make it up to her because he didn't put her through so much shit, and then they show the board and it say something about Mr. and Mrs. Panky or some shit like that, but the shit look fake. Didn't it look weird to you guys? I was just like, that's not really on that board. I was looking at it, and y'all, no hate and everything, but I was just like, y'all motherfuckers trying to pull one over on me. That shit is not up there. But then they started showing, you know, the pictures of them together that they spent. It looked like it was some Instagram pictures to me, but whatever, okay? It seemed to work. Amina was very happy and touched, you know, and he told her that he loved her and all of that, and I was just like, girl, if it don't take nothing but a fucking flipogram to make you happy, then I guess. You have quite the low standards. Maybe this is the man that you need to be with. Sin and Erica look too much a fucking alike. Okay, the shit is distracting. When I see them on the screen, I'd be like, I need somebody to either one of them lighten their hair, cut them some bangs, okay, just change it up a little bit. Because when you look at, I'm just like, why, y'all, is the twins fucking? Erica and Sin are at the studio because Erica wants Sin to hear the song. What's it called? Dancing in the Streets? What's the name of the song? That's Lionel Richie's song, ain't it? Dancing in the Streets. Dancing all over the world. Okay, y'all remember it's supposed to be the certified club banger, and she lets Sin hear it, and Sin seems to feel the same way. Okay, she got herself a hit there. Because Erica feels so wide open with Sin, and, you know, she can't, you know, ever just not tell her the truth. Okay, she takes this time to let Sin know that, you know, she was so happy when Rich Dollars gave her the song that she jumped in his lap and kissed him. Sin reacts like we all knew she would react. Erica was just like, but it didn't mean nothing. And Sin, you know, was like, you know, you laughing and everything, but my heart just fell down into my stomach because, like, really, how can you do this? Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you confused? Do you still like him? Do you still want to be with him? Okay, what is it that you just can't seem to get over this Rich character? Okay, let me know. Okay, because the bitch done turned herself out for your motherfucking ass, and then you gonna be running back and forth with a man. I can go get me some dick just as fast as you. She ain't said that, but I was like, bitch, you better go on and get you a man and just stop it. Erica's just like, no, it's nothing. I don't want to be with him. But y'all, it's real loud. It's a whole bunch of fucking screaming. I was like, y'all Latina girls, no, y'all can be passionate. It'd be some whole bunch, okay? So they was screaming, and Sin was just like, you were supposed to be my bitch. You were supposed to be my bitch, Erica. And I was like, fuck, is that a term of endearment? Like, I don't really want no man saying you supposed to be my bitch, but maybe it's different. See, it's all these gay rules that y'all be having to let me know about, okay? Anyways, you guys, while all this commotion is going on, in walks Rich Dollars, because I forgot to also mention to you guys that this is Rich Dollars' studio session that he is paid for. And Erica has brought Sin there knowing the bad blood between Rich Dollars and Sin. Rich gets in there. Sin is like, what you doing here? He's like, fuck you mean, what am I doing here? This is my studio session. I paid for it. That's why I'm here. Sin is just like, you need to leave and all that. He's like, fuck that. I'm not leaving nowhere, you know? So then it's this whole big commotion. Erica and Sin are arguing. Sin and Rich is arguing. Rich is really just looking at her like, bitch, I don't really know what you think this is, but you can get your motherfucking ass up out of my studio session. Totally agreed with Rich, okay? That shit was really Erica's fault. I mean, you can't really fault Sin for being so upset because she just found out some shit. But, you know, it's all on Erica, because why the fuck you gonna tell her that knowing that he was down there? But, I mean, we already know why the fuck she told her, because of the show. But, you know, in real life, life, that shit'll get you fucked up for real. Sin is pissed off. She storms off, okay, and Erica kind of runs after her and, you know, just like, don't leave. And then, you know, Sin is just like, no, I'm leaving and don't you come with me. You going back in there with your man, okay? Y'all going to sing your little studio song, okay? He paid for it. That's what you want, you know, go. And Erica's like, that's not what I want. I want to be with you. Sin is just like, fuck this shit. Fixing to give me some Chipotle. So Erica goes back in there. She goes off on Rich Dollars. She's just like, why would you talk to her like that? And he was like, I don't give a fuck about that girl. I don't even know her, okay? She in here in my shit talking crazy to me, okay? When I have nothing to do with that, okay? Don't bring your drama to where I am, okay? This is fucking business here. I pay for this shit, and this is what we gonna do here. So Erica's just like, well, I gotta go after her because she's always been there for me, and, you know, she's done shit for me that you've never done, okay? She fights for me like you never will. And I was like, oh, well, okay? And shit didn't affect Rich Dollars, okay? Because the fact of the matter is he is not going to be that for you, Erica. And I just don't know why this girl can't see it. And she just keeping on trying to, you know, just hanging on to whatever the fuck. And Rich don't care. He looking at her like, fuck on then, shit. So to fix this whole mess with Sin, she goes and buys her some jewelry from her favorite jeweler, some, you know, white gold hoops or whatever. And my girlfriend was so mad that she was like, why would she buy her some hoop earrings? Why she buy her a bracelet or a ring or something? She was so upset. I was like, so, bro, maybe that's what she wanted to get her. But anyway, she meets with Sin. You know, Sin go on and take the gift because, you know, mama ain't raised no fool. But she was like, you know what, this don't really mean that we back together. I'm not totally through with you, but I am kind of through right now because, you know, you need to make a decision what you want to do between the two of us. You know, this shit is not cool. I already told you how I felt about Rich. I never have trusted him. Okay, for whatever reason, when you get around him, you act a fucking fool. Can't stay out of his lap and kissing the motherfucker. I am not okay with this. Okay, so we ain't quite broke up. You know, they on a break. Y'all know these new break relationships that people be taking. And you need to make a decision, okay? Either you gonna be working with Rich and we gonna be done, or you gonna be with me and you gonna leave Rich the fuck alone, okay? So Erica's all stressed out, and, you know, to make herself feel better, she decides she's gonna dive 100% into work, okay? She in some old lackadaisical rehearsal where the camera keep cutting away every time she do a little dance. They move it, and I was just like, that bitch ain't doing nothing. You ain't fooling me. And she's dancing or whatever, and Rich Dollar shows up because he said that the guy who's choreographing this whole thing calls him and was like, you know, how am I gonna get paid? And Rich was like, get paid for what? I ain't booked shit, and I'm supposed to be Erica's manager. Erica's booking shit and not letting me know, and it's coming out of my pocket. So Rich Dollar shows up because he just like, can figure out what the fuck going on here. So he gets there, already got an attitude. Erica excuses everybody, sits down and just like, why are you here? Okay, and Rich Dollars, you know, he was like, you know, what do you mean why am I here? I'm here because I'm, you know, your manager. I am your business, okay? I'm the one that pays for this shit, okay? So you can't just go around booking shit and not letting me know. Erica tried to get, you know, kind of, she get a little froggish, and then Rich had to let her ass know. He gets up, he said, bitch, let me tell you one motherfucking thing, okay? I run this. You don't run shit. You are the fucking artist. You do what the fuck I tell you to do, okay? I don't give a fuck about you and your girlfriend, okay? She needs to stay in her lane. As a matter of fact, the bitch ain't got a lane to stand in, okay? I'm the motherfucking captain of this ship, okay? And what you need to do is get on that bitch and coast. Oh, he was right up in her face like this. And, you know, Erica, I thought she was going to jump on him for a second. But then, you know, I could think she really saw that he was mad. I think he was serious, and she, you know, she ain't stupid, okay? She got ass up, put some distance between the two of them, and then she called him an asshole, and he was like, you know what, get the fuck on, okay? He ain't really there for it today. I don't really know what's gonna happen with Erica and Rich. Well, actually, I do know what's gonna happen with Erica and Rich. Erica and Rich is not gonna be together, okay? So if she knew what was best for her, she would try to work that shit out with Sin. Alright, you guys, I got a little time. I might try to do a top of the blogs too. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.